Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are flipping through my completed 2022 Big Happy Planner. Are we still interested in big flip throughs? I guess or flip throughs in general, now that it's February. I guess we will find out. So before, there's a couple housekeeping notes. Number one, this is a combination of a couple different planners. I think the beginning of it was the teeny florals 18-month, then some of it was Blush in It when that came out. I think it's called Blush in It. So there's going to be a little bit of Franken planning happening in here, and we will get through it together. So one of the reasons that I wanted to share this flip through, even though I did a flip through of my classic planner, see, like, these are all empty because I started this in January. So we're going to go to January. Is that I use a classic vertical and a big at the same time. And I get a lot of questions about why. Oh, it was something else too. There was like a black planner with rainbow that I started using, but I didn't love because of the rainbow that I had to cover up. So about using a big and a classic at the same time. A lot of times things that are written and down in here are duplicated, and it doesn't bother me because I enjoy it. I love having a lot of space in a big. I don't typically have 7 checklists or room for 7 checklists in my classic vertical. So this gives me a little bit more space for things that come up, and extra to-dos and all of that. And what else? Yeah, there's just a lot more room in the big, but I'm not giving up my classic vertical because I love my classic vertical. I have a lot of other things in that are classic sized and don't come in big size. So long story short, I use both because I enjoy using both and it works for me. And that's it. So we have this first spread of the year after the New Year's spread, which is probably in my 2021 big planner. And all of a sudden now I can't think of the name of these stickers, but I can picture the sticker book. But I really like this. I think it's very functional. There's a lot of fun decorative things in here. And it's really fun to be able to look back and see some of the memories that I don't always have the room to put down in my classic. I feel like it starts with a B, but okay. Then we have National Sticker Day spread, always in January. I think it's the 13th, maybe? Yeah, I think it's the 13th because I put sticker day photo. So even just looking back at the fact, this is written down so neatly. I'm not usually that neat in my planner. Finished contributing to my retirement, a book I was reading, an oral surgeon, oh, and a sleepover with my nephew. We haven't had one in a while. So it's fun to kind of look back at this. Then, of course, we did a black and white spread because I always need a black and white spread as my palette cleanser. And I kind of used the sidebar of like what I was watching, what I was reading, planning, feeling. Highlights were a negative COVID test. You know what? Looking back here, I think my niece slept over and not my nephew. I think that switched because I remember taking a COVID test after my niece slept over. So I guess I didn't update that in my planner. But just kind of fun to look back. Not all of it is always filled in, and that's okay by me. I think we just have to be okay with our own planners. And then we have this spread, which was using soft geode. I don't love this one. There also wasn't a ton going on. So like there's empty boxes. I just didn't have that much to fill in, which you'll see sometimes happens here in this planner. Okay, let's continue. Then we have this using the Mega Book. I think Flower Power maybe? Mega Book. And I loved this spread. I loved making the video, and it was just really a beautiful spread to kind of write in, again, like what I'm reading, even a to-do, go to the bank, pay a bill, what I'm watching, who I spoke to, dinner with my family, a little bit of journaling down here. So just some places, I don't know, a big crack in my wall, maintenance comes, like just a place to kind of write down and forget sometimes the little things that you might forget. So then we have this big using Calva Plan blushing florals, maybe. I don't know what I was reading because I didn't do it. But this week I was preparing to go to Texas the following week for Heather Calva-Plan's baby shower. So I like National Pizza Day over here, February 9th. Wait, that's soon. Oh, that's Thursday of this week. Okay. Anyway, so just a fun, pretty spread here. This was the week that I went to Texas and did not fill some of these in. The sidebar is like my Achilles heel. It's not always where things get filled in, but it was fun to use these. And this was, I think this week I may have used the same stickers, I was going to say Blush in It, but it's not Blush in It. It was maybe. I don't remember, but the sticker book comes in, I think, big, classic, and mini. Then we have a rainbow spread, which is really fun using Calva-Plan Roy G. Biv. I don't remember if these were all one volume because she has 3 volumes. So we have like even writing President's Day, spring release, and a Patreon Zoom. I had a rough day. I don't even know why. This is when Alicia Silverstone was announced as the Go Wild keynote. Manicure with my mom, a family bat mitzvah, and a filming day, and then just the to-dos down at the bottom. Oh, and then these are empty. Okay, so this is where I guess no, I think this is still this planner, yeah. Whatever this rainbow one is. Okay, now we have Go Wild. I didn't do a lot of writing in my planner. I meant to like write all the things after Go Wild, but it didn't really happen. And that's part of why I decorated so much, because I know I'm not always great after a trip like you saw with my February trip to Texas. I'm not always great at writing these things down, but this was using, oh my goodness. I wanted to say the Fabulous Planner. It's not the Fabulous Planner. It's, they're in Australia. I don't know why my brain isn't working right now. I'm sorry. I can't think of their name. Okay. Now we are back from Go Wild, and I wanted to do a calming spread just to come down from the trip. So even writing my flight info, a Patreon Zoom, a bill to pay, a milestone on Instagram. Oh, and I kind of looked, so it was 24,000 and 17,000 1 year ago. And it's kind of crazy because even though we're not in March yet, when I'm filming this, I have 67,000 followers. So in March, hopefully I'll have more, but it's kind of crazy to see that difference in jump. A dentist, a squad meeting, just little things to kind of put down. And then these were using printable stickers from Darby. And these were fun. I struggled a little bit with the right size. I don't have a sticker machine or anything like that, but it was fun to kind of play with. And then this is special because Ethan was born. He's going to be 1 soon, and I can't believe it. And then even write, meet Ethan. So it's fun to kind of put these things in your planner when you look back at it. Then we used the Teeny Florals sticker book. And this was fun because I went shopping for Easter baskets with my niece and nephew. We made Easter baskets for children in a women and children's shelter. And I kind of just taught them a little bit about like picking out things for other people, charity, giving back, all of that. I'd love to do that again with them this year. And this is a fun spread. It's not that decorative. I'm feeling like these are very plain, but I like how it came out. Okay, now this says September, but it wasn't September. I don't know why. Oh, because I think certain planners we were able to redate to use them whenever we wanted to. I think that was it. And I love these, probably Seasons of Color florals. I love this pink and green here. I feel like it just sort of launches spring, and it's really fun to see these. And also just like knowing how my style has changed. Like I've been incorporating more color in the checklist with the bullet points, and also sometimes I'll color in the lines, but I feel like this is a very me spread. And then we usually, when it's the start of a new season or around the new season, I will use a Calva-Plan seasonal sticker book. So this is a spring sticker book, and Amelia was born, her daughter. So it's fun to see that in there. It makes me happy. And a lot of the books that I'm reading are really what I put in here. Then we have these pink stickers. There was a reason for this. Oh, this is my Instagram anniversary week. So I wanted to do black and pink because my logo is black and pink, and a lot of the things that I do. So I kind of wanted to celebrate with that. And even noting what I'm watching. There's a Happy Planner preview. Oh, I got the TV console from Target and it came damaged because I have horrible luck with furniture deliveries. My family celebrating Passover. This is a, excuse me, this is a fun spread. I like the stripe. Another sneeze might be coming. I feel like it's coming. Okay, this was a crazy week. So when the week started, this is so nuts to look back at and remember. The week started Monday, April 18th, or April 18th is a rough day for me. It's the anniversary of my father and my grandfather's deaths. They died on the same day, 15 years apart. And this specific April 18th was really hard for me because it was the 17-year anniversary of my dad dying, and I was 17 when he died. So it was really that like equal point in my life. But this was also the day that I saw my new apartment. So if you're new to my channel, in May or in April, I moved like 50 feet away. I moved across the courtyard. I was looking for 2-bedroom apartments, knowing that I wouldn't be able to move until December because that's when my lease ended. But one day I was just this day I was just randomly looking online, saw that there was a 2-bedroom apartment in its same property. And I texted my leasing manager and she showed it to me and I applied for it and then I got approved for it and then moved a week later. So it was really crazy. It was never intentional. Even though my lease didn't end until December, I was able to transfer my lease with a fee and move. So I had 1 week notice to move. It was crazy. It was busy. But it was very exciting, and just kind of remembering that happened here. And then I had 25,000 on Instagram. So then I made a spread. I made a spread because I often film ahead. So I don't always know what's happening in my life when I'm going to film a video, but I made this and I thought it was pretty. However, then when I found out I was moving, I wanted to redo it. So I think I posted this as a Patreon exclusive video, but we did a new video that went up on YouTube with this because I wanted it to be very home focused and kind of document the move. So the move happened on Friday, the 29th, and it was crazy, but it was good. It's good. I love my apartment, and I wanted a 2-bedroom because I work from home full time at my full-time job plus Plan with Elise, which is also kind of a full-time job. So it was getting overwhelming and claustrophobic working all of that from my dining room and fitting everything into my dining room. And every time a new package would come, whether I purchased it or a company sent it, it was just getting out of hand, and it made sense for me to upgrade so I could have an actual office. I love this spread. This was using one of the new spring stickers, the back to the teacher release. I think it's the teacher release because books are magic, and I kind of cut these. There probably was some gold foil, but this spread was a great example that you can use teacher and student sticker books even if you're not a teacher and a student. And it looks like this is maybe one of the first times I started highlighting these bottom lines, but this is a really good spread. I like it. And then I love this using Caitlin Plans stickers. They're really fun, and I loved the blue and the purple together here. I remember, this is funny, I'm like, manicure $2.98 genuine pink was the color that I really liked. I think it's actually this color for gel nails, but I was like, I love that color and I want to get it again. I usually will do something very simple and neutral. Okay, I really like this spread. I just didn't use it much, and I don't know why. Sometimes there's a reason, other times there's not. So not every spread gets filled in perfectly, but this one was fun to make. Then we have another rainbow spread. I was like, is this for Pride? But it's not quite June yet. So again, sometimes things get fully filled in, sometimes they don't. But this is, oh, you know what? This is a Roy G. Biv spread using Live, Love, Posh stickers because I know these are her to-dos. These are her checklists. So I think I probably used her rainbow set here for those. I got a sticky note here for myself. Then we are into June with Kelva Plan Crafting, A Life I Love, maybe. This is pretty, even though it's not fully filled in. I like the colors and I like how bright it is. I can't always go this bright in my planner. It's just not going to work for me, but these were fun. And that's when I got the couch for my office. I wanted a couch to sit in, but also one that folds out so that my niece and nephew can sleep over. And then this was for my mom's retirement. So I used like a teacher and apple theme for my mom's retirement dinner. And I had the awards night at my old high school where we give a scholarship in my dad's memory because he did a lot of town service, education focused. And then we found out that my friend Carly is having a girl. Her baby was born in December. And then we did a soccer party at my brother's house. It was the playoff game, and then did a soccer party. And then this day I got COVID. I also visited Melanie and Ethan. I don't know which of these events I got COVID at, but one of them I did. So that's where things get empty again. I was okay Monday. I didn't know I had COVID yet. Monday I started feeling Tuesday not feeling great. Didn't think I had COVID. Thought I hadn't drank enough water and didn't feel well during my Patreon Zoom. And then the morning I woke up and took a test and I was positive and quite sick for a couple weeks. So this was a fun spread. I wish I filled it in, but COVID happened. So even here, worked until 3, sick this day. I think this day I went to my nephew's baseball game far away from everyone with a mask because I was finally like starting to feel a little bit better, but for some reason still testing positive. But again, I was like way out there, not near anyone to go to this game. And this is also using Seasons of Color. So these were really fun, bright spreads. And I think I was starting to get nervous because the following week is supposed to be going to Texas for 4th of July. And I was nervous that I was still testing positive. However, the night before I went to Texas, I realized that I was reading the COVID tests wrong. So it's very possible that I was negative much earlier than I thought I was because I was reading them incorrectly. But that said, anyway, glad I'm okay. So now we are hitting the week to Texas. This was fun. I liked this side. So I called this, I think, a mullet spread, business in the front and party in the back. So this was all of my productivity things happening. And then we went for the fun and really just kind of wrote down the things we did. This is Live, Love, Posh, Hello, Summer. Then we have Hell of a Plan stickers for 4th of July. So I got home on July 5th and then went right back into life and my nephew's birthday. This is a fun spread. Then I think these are also Live, Love, Posh, Hello, Summer stickers. And a lot of hexagon usage here. An Instagram milestone, a baseball game, Patreon, a date, oral surgery, family dinner, dinner with Melanie, baseball, shopping with mom, brunch with my cousins, another date. We're not going to talk about him. Okay, so let's switch. Then we had National Ice Cream Day, which I feel like maybe was this week, but I did this spread because I don't know. These were fun. These aren't even planner stickers. I just printed out. I bought decorative things on Etsy and I printed them on clear sticker paper. This video was stressful because I really struggled with the clear sticker paper. I don't know that I'll do that again, but I love the colors here and I like that it's all filled in and really fun. I only run after the ice cream truck. Then we have a Live, Love. It's so weird. I'm just going to say something real quick. We're going to pause. It's so weird sometimes looking back because not only am I remembering the week, but I'm remembering the things that when I filmed a video, like I said over here, where was this? Brunch with Eric and Jody. So Eric and Jody are my cousins. I had brunch with them. Then I came home and I filmed this spread and then I went on a date. And I remember because he was running late, like an hour or so. And I was like, you know what? I can film a video in that time. I could either sit on my couch for an hour or I could film a video. And that's when I filmed this. So it's so weird because I feel like I'm living these all over again sometimes, which is funny. But this is Live, Love, Posh, Lux Posh, Lux Living. That's it. Lux Living. So this was fun. Very me with a pop of color. And this was when Christopher, Plan Your Truth, visited. I went out to dinner, went to the beach, went to dinner and wine tasting at my mom's. And then I went out that night. Okay, now we are hitting, oh wait, we are already in July. That was July. Okay, so I guess this is when the planner switched again. And let's go to August. These are definitely Hell of a Plan seasonal florals, maybe. I'm not sure which volume. Oh, National Planner Day. I forgot that's in August. And again, I did the highlighting of the lines here. I wonder what this yay was for. It's very possible that this was an after the pen spread and something I didn't write here that I wanted to keep private. That may be what happened here. But now I need to go figure it out what happened on August 5th. And this was celebrating my grandpa's 100th birthday. Okay, then we have, I feel like I tried combining something wild. I'm usually not this bad at remembering sticker book names. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, this was for my niece's 7th birthday, dinner with a friend, what I was watching, Survivor. This was fun. Okay, then we jump to Caitlin Plan stickers. These were really fun, like the Krabby, and I love all the colors here. And this was when I was getting ready for family vacation, feeling festive preview. That happened in August. Well, I guess some of it was fall themed, so that makes sense. And then we were leaving to go to Rhode Island for a family vacation. And this was my Rhode Island spread. I'd like to go back and maybe fill this in a little bit more. These were also using Darby stickers. These were clear as well, even though I know that I struggled with the clear the previous time. Some of these I did do to-dos because when we came home, but others I kind of just journaled. This I didn't journal because we went to this cool, fun, like outdoor park called Adventureland, and then I had a migraine and it was just kind of a wash the rest of the day. So, that was, oops, these are like a little down. Okay, that vacation. Now let's jump to September. We are getting through it. I wanted to use, what sticker book is this? Stronger Together. This was like the inspiration of the spread, but I kind of struggled figuring out the colors here. So not my favorite, but it's not bad. I mean, none of them are bad. There are planners, right? Our planners are not bad, but it's just more of like, it's plain, which is fine. These were fun. This was also using a teacher sticker book, Groovy Teacher, I think, probably from the fall release. No, Groovy Teacher wouldn't be from the fall release. And then I went to a food and wine festival. So, fall preview was here. So yeah, this wouldn't have been from fall release, but lots of to-dos here. Oh, because these are big stickers. So these were long to-do lists because these are sized for a big. And then this is the first spread I did with the fall release. These were pretty. Even just like writing what I'm reading, the Patreon Zoom, release day, Go Wild presale, and lots of sports games. Then we are into another Hell of a Plan seasonal spread with fall. And again, writing what, like birthdays, what I'm reading, what I'm watching. A manicure, first day of fall, a sleepover with my niece. I loved this spread. This was using one of the fall sticker books. I wanted to say botanicals. I know it's not botanicals. Oh, Bellefleur. No, Bellefleur? No, something Fleur, I think. Sorry, I really should have prepared, but I don't know that I could look through 52 weeks for sticker book names. But I played around a little bit with some washi layering, and that was really fun. What I was reading, Rosh Hashanah, slept over my brother's to help watch the kids on a weeknight, and just more baseball and soccer games. And then we are continuing to October. These we're using Live Love Posh stickers. This is such a pretty spread. And even just some gratitude. Grateful to have gone a week without a migraine. The Botox treatment is really working. I've been getting Botox treatments for my chronic migraine since September. I did it years and years ago, but then I stopped for many years, and then we've been doing it again. So even here, spent Saturday thinking of my dad on what would have been his 66th birthday, celebrated the life he lived, and feeling so very lucky to be his daughter. Oh, that was a tough one. My dad's birthday was October 8th, and he died at 48. And so I think that as I get older, I realize how young 48 was, because when you're 17, 48 doesn't seem that young. But as I'm getting older, this was a tough birthday of his. I don't know why. I think again because maybe it was 17 years that I knew him and 17 years that he's been gone. So this is going to be a weird year in 2023 because it'll be 18 years since he's been gone. So that means that I've lived my life longer without him than I lived with him. It's tough when that happens. Okay. Anyway, now this was another sticker book from a fall release, Abstract something. And these were fun colors. This is pretty neutral. I mean, not everything is filled in, but I think it's a pretty good spread. Reading Token Black Girl, got a new phone, breakfast, my family Hanukkah party that we did in October because there was a better chance of us all being able to get together in October than December. And then this is pretty with Keleva Plan florals. This is when I was having really bad neck pain. It says, when I made this spread, I didn't know that today would be a wash. My neck pain is so bad that talking, chewing, and even the vibrations from my toothbrush hurt. And it's starting to actually happen again, but I think it's posture issues. So I really just need to continue making sure I'm stretching and moving my body more. But this is pretty with the highlighted lines. I like this. Now we have a Halloween spread with Keleva Plan something stickers. And we did a little bit of blackout over here too. So this is fun. Not my favorite, but it's fine. Okay, let's go to November. And these were using the new Sunshine. Feels Like Sunshine. Got it. Feels Like Sunshine sticker book. Because I was going to Florida for the Sugary Gal Shop Planner Conference. So this was a crazy week because on Tuesday, November 1st, I was in New York City at an awards dinner. And then the second I worked and then went to Florida with my mom for 4 days. And that was such a fun experience to travel with her and also to teach a budgeting workshop and meet so many new planner friends and connect with everyone. Then we did a little combo here with some Keleva Plan florals, Caitlin Plan stickers, student colorful boxes. This was a lot of sticker books. I don't usually use this many sticker books at once, but this was a special day because my friend Carly and we went out to lunch, we went shopping. It was kind of like our last big girls' day before her baby was born a few weeks later. So that was a fun day. And then we have these book stickers, storybook from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. These are really beautiful. This is a fun week, just in terms of looking at my planner. I like how that looks. Okay, Thanksgiving week, I think I talked about this in my classic flip through, was also a little bit of a wash. Because Cyber Week, if you were around in Plannerland and you remember, it was crazy. Happy Planner had new releases every day. They happened at 3 a.m. my time. So I was waking up every morning to share the different things because I wanted to promote my affiliate link because it's a source of income for me. Plus, a lot of other brands had things. Many of the shops that I work with, Keleva Plan, Mojo Jojo Plans, Live Love Posh, had different Cyber Week releases. And so I barely looked at my planner. I had a piece of paper that explained what happened every day and what I needed to post. And that was pretty much all I could manage. I needed like a week-long nap after Cyber Week. So then let's jump to December. And then we have the self-care stickers. I actually just use these in my February monthly. So these were fun, winter release, even just like watching World Cup, what I was watching there today. In a word, stressful. I wonder why it was so stressful. And it's funny because now looking back it's now a couple months later and looking back, I'm like, I don't know. I'm sure it was stressful. Some days are hard. Okay. Then we are into December with these ornaments that I had made using stickers from Proud Sticker Design. Struggled a little bit with that video. And this was when Sophie was born, Carly's daughter that I just spoke about, and another Instagram milestone. And then we jump into Hanukkah using Caitlin Plan stickers. I love this spread. Even though it's not finished, it may have been one of my favorite spreads. And then we have the week of Christmas, just something personal over here. But this is a pretty spread. This is using Calva Plan florals. And then we have the last spread of the year. I loved this using the fall release gold and black sticker book. This might be one of my favorite spreads of the year. I think it came out so beautifully and really finished my year in a great way and started my current year in a great way. So that is it. That was longer than I expected it to be. Let me know your thoughts. Which of these spreads is your favorite? I think that this might be one of my favorites. I love this Caitlin Plans one. Definitely not the COVID spread. Not my favorite. This is also a really fun one. Let me know in the comments which week is your favorite. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do take a moment to like this video and subscribe. I didn't even mention my birthday. This was my birthday spread. Why didn't I even see that? Anyway, that's a wrap. I'll see you next time.